Good morning, this is your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. Seeing some breezy conditions as the winds have picked up since the morning briefing this morning. Seeing winds 15 to 20 knots sustained and peak gusts up around 22 to 23 knots this morning, as well as those low clouds that build into the area, seeing a broken deck around 1,500 feet. If we look at the current surface analysis, we had that area of high pressure over the northeast part of the country, a broad area of low pressure off the southeast coast that's keeping the pressure gradient tight with those northeasterly winds that we will be seeing today, expecting those east-northeasterly winds to continue over the next coming days as well. If we look at the upper level winds from this morning's sounding, we have some east-northeasterly winds near the surface. That's actually where we're seeing our strongest winds, with a peak wind around 25 knots at 3,000 feet. As we go up through the column, seeing more west-southwesterly winds in the upper levels, with the peak wind up there around 20 knots. Right now the freezing level is at 13,000 feet. If we look at the current visible satellite, we see plenty of high clouds streaming through the area, keeping things mostly cloudy. We can also see some low clouds along the coastal areas on the Delmarva Peninsula. Otherwise, seeing temperatures in the low to mid 60s over the region. If we look at the GFS model zoomed out here to see how things play out over the coming days, as we go through today, our main concern will be those breezy conditions, and we'll keep those high clouds around as some of the low clouds start to fade away as we go through into the afternoon hours. We'll see the breeze lighten up a bit as we go into the evening, and then as we go into the day on Wednesday, we'll see continued northeasterly winds. We'll see slightly breezy conditions, but not as breezy as what we were seeing today. And as we go into Wednesday evening, we'll see this boundary dropping through the region associated with an upper level trough moving across the northeast, but this boundary will dry out and weaken a bit as it pushes through overnight Wednesday into Thursday morning. But as the front moves through and the high pressure builds in behind it, that's going to reinforce that northeast flow once again for a breezier day as we go through the day on Thursday, but overall remaining dry as we go through the rest of the week and into Friday. We'll see those winds lighten up a bit once again. And as we go into the weekend, we see that broad area of low pressure starting to come together and bring some disturbed weather on shore in the Carolinas. GFS here is the least optimistic model as we go through the weekend. As you can see here, as we go into Friday morning, we see an upper level low set up over the southeast part of the country, and then we'll see that surface low start to come ashore and bring some showers into the mid-Atlantic region as we go into the day on Saturday, setting up for a wet day on Saturday and into Saturday evening. A few lingering showers in the area Sunday morning and possibly through the day on Sunday before we see some drying late Sunday. And as we go into Monday, we see that upper level low still lingering over the southeast part of the country, keeping things disturbed, and some afternoon shower chances possible on Monday. If we look at comparison and take a look at the European model, it's quite a different story for the weekend. The European model keeps that surface low kind of meandering off the southeast coast there, with most of the shower activity staying south of the local area. In addition, not seeing that upper level low set up over the southeast, but instead, as we go into Monday, is showing a chance for some afternoon showers and storms Monday, and you can see here that upper level low is much further to the north and keeps things mostly dry for the holiday weekend. So a lot of uncertainty in the forecast for the weekend, and it was, as we approach, expecting some changes to the forecast as we get some better consensus of the models. So looking at the 24-hour weather risk for today, the main risk for today will be these elevated winds we're seeing. Expecting those northeasterly winds to stay sustained 15 to 20 knots as we go through the day. Could see our peak gust up around 25 knots, so a good chance of seeing a wind advisory as we get into the afternoon hours today. Seeing our temperatures only getting up to around 66 to 67 degrees, with that breeze keeping things slightly cooler today. We'll keep those clouds in the area, and again, those low clouds should start to fizzle out as we get into the afternoon hours and moving into the evening, but the high clouds will stick around. We'll see that breeze lighten up as we go into the morning hours of Wednesday, and we'll see our temperature dip down to around 56 degrees for our low. We'll have a slight chance of seeing some patchy fog, maybe some low clouds once again for our Wednesday morning, but we should start today with just a few low clouds around and mainly some high clouds around. Right now, tides are running a half a foot to a foot above normal. Next couple days, Wednesday looks to start off partly cloudy, could see some mostly cloudy times. Slightly breezy, but not expecting a wind advisory, so we are green across the board for our Wednesday. And continuing into Wednesday evening, we remain green, but we'll see partly to mostly cloudy conditions. And as that front pushes through, we'll see the breeze start picking up late as we get into Thursday morning hours. Otherwise, expecting a low around 55 degrees. And as we go into Thursday, we'll see a mostly to partly cloudy day, and we'll see another breezy day, picking up a yellow risk for winds that are above 25 knots, as well as a cooler day with a high around 65 degrees. So we go into the extended forecast again, picking up some uncertainty as we go into the weekend. Friday looks to be another breezy day with a high around 66 degrees with a low around 53 degrees, partly to mostly cloudy. And then going into Saturday and Sunday, we'll keep a chance of showers and thunderstorms in the area for Saturday, a breezy day as well with just 40% chance at the moment. Again, a lot of uncertainty as we go into the weekend forecast, but forecasting a high of 68 for our Saturday, getting down to 59 for Sunday morning, and a warmer day on Sunday with a high around 71 and keeping a 20% chance of showers with that GFS solution. Still showing some moisture around an area and a slightly breezy conditions. As we go into Monday, we have that chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Once again, start off around 61 for Monday and seeing a high around 74 for Monday afternoon, and better agreement on that Monday precip solution. But again, likely see some changes to this forecast as we draw closer to the weekend. Well, that will wrap up the 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We'll be back again tomorrow at 8:15 and 10 a.m. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day.